Imagine you're playing a game of Monopoly. As you go around the board, you have the choice to invest in certain properties with the hope of getting returns throughout the game. Investing wisely is the key to winning the game. In Wichita, it's almost like we're playing Monopoly without investing at all, choosing to keep our money and circle the board without ever buying anything. We know this strategy doesn't work well in Monopoly, but how does it impact Wichita's future? Investing, in Monopoly and in life, is all about getting out what you put in. Cities that put more money in are likely to get more out in the form of quality of life, a strong workforce, and more successful institutions and entrepreneurs. So how much money is going into Wichita's future? When it comes to civic investment in Wichita's downtown, we have about $40 million going in, including the new advanced learning library. But this doesn't stack up against the $200 million pouring into our comparable cities, or the $500 million pouring into bigger cities like Oklahoma City. Looking at private investment makes the problem even more clear. In the past 2 years, Wichita had 5 tracked venture capital deals worth $5.4 million. But Omaha had 15 deals worth $20.8 million, and Des Moines had 23 deals worth $130 million. How is Wichita supposed to be a hub for entrepreneurship if we can't invest in the entrepreneurs brave enough to start here? Perhaps the most disturbing example of chronic underinvestment is when it comes to Wichita's lack of philanthropic investment. While the lack of public investment shows a doubt in the future of our public spaces, and a lack of private investment shows a doubt in the future of our businesses, a lack of investment here shows doubt in the future of our community. The Wichita Community Foundation has about $80 million in assets under management. Cedar Rapids invested nearly double that in their community foundation, despite being less than a third the size of Wichita. Omaha isn't much larger than Wichita, but has invested over $1 billion in their community foundation. James Chung says these cities understand that if you make money in your hometown, you should reinvest it there too. So why aren't Wichitans doing this? Part of tackling this problem is changing our definition of a return. Sure, private investment is pretty cut and dry. You make an investment and expect a financial return. But what about in public investment or philanthropic investment? Success isn't always seen in the dollars and cents. It's also seen in the quality of life that creates a city we all want to live, work, and play in. And while quality of life may not be a return in itself, it certainly provides a return through the people, businesses, and investors it attracts. Wichita's chronic underinvestment is just one of 3 major factors contributing to Wichita's stagnation. The others are an abnormally constrained labor market and an attitude problem. While there's no silver bullet to get rid of all of our problems, these are a pretty good place to start.